Shout out Brucegas, aka Toka too. You know I had to drop a track with my boy.
Where you at?
Yeah, I've been here rapping boys. I'm the hardest young nigga. I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas put it on for the calling that since Kane versus A. You did that shit was fatal. All the people simple like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, Bruce Gas. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit out the token too. Slipping hella shots. Feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shut up, man. Chat real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sample. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, you gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, you gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Brucegas, yeah, boxing, jazz, and more. Bear with me for a second here. All right, back to live music. Back to live, whatever it is we're doing here, man. Sammy, salute my brother Sammy. Thank you, brother. Stoic Slugger Sam, man. Appreciate you coming by. I was gonna have Leon Mohammed on here today, and Leon's been in the hospital for a couple of days. He fell down in New York. He's like 81 years old. The heat was a little too much for him. I called him a little while ago, and he was a little bit out of it. Maybe they gave him his meds or something like that. And then terrible Tim, I talked to him this morning. Tim's just out of the hospital also. So let's get in the right frame of mind here. Talk a little bit of boxing. First hit of the day on the bong. And that's the truth, man. I smoked a couple of joints today. I've been making these fortified joints using the crumble with these new cones that I just picked up. These crazy these raw cones. These nice little rolling paper kind of a thing. But new experience for the gas man there. Drinking a lot of water. You know, everybody's sick. Everybody seems to be breaking down, man. My main man, Terrible Tim, called me. I talked to him today. He went to the doctors this morning. You know, he's just coming out of everybody has to really take seriously care of themselves, man. Especially the older you get, because man, the body is just, it breaks down a lot faster than we want it to. I got a nice little bud of Hindu Kush that I'm hitting on right now. Hey, my man, Yankee Kyle, salute, bro. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to give Tim a call because he forgets a lot of times. I talked to him this morning, and that's one thing that many of us old guys have. We can't remember shit. We kind of the CRS disease. Oh, you know what I have to do too? I have to go over to YouTube and make sure that my show is being broadcast to my thousands and thousands of screaming fans over there on YouTube. The Hindu Kush. Okay, let's see. Am I on here? Yeah, there I am. Let me edit my show so people can see it. Edit audience. Turn it into public. And there we go. Now let me call up Timmy and see what's up. Because last time I talked to Timmy online, we did that long show on Saturday, over 9 hours of a live broadcast. That was something, huh? That was definitely something. Let me like I said, let me give him a buzz. Just to let him know, because he forgets. He'd be pissed off if he did forget. But we see. Hey Daniel, how we doing, my brother? I think I sent him a link. He doesn't usually answer his phone. Today it's funny. He answered. Damn. I'm already getting ahead of myself. It's like this is like Star Trek. I call him up, and bango, there he is, on the scene.
Hey, you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up, brother?
Not too much. Not too much. Your background look really nice.
Hey, I have it small right now, but I got one of my most important pictures up there. Is my autographed picture of terrible Tim Witherspoon.
Where's that in the back? Right there.
I'll show it to you.
Where Leon at? Where Leon?
I'm gonna have to see right there. See it?
Which one?
Right there.
There?
Right over my shoulder.
Oh, hey. That one.
Yeah.
You sure that's me? I never saw no picture like that. Right there.
That's you.
Whoa! I ain't never seen a picture.
It's autographed. It's autographed and everything.
Okay, hold up. Okay, I got it. Where Leon at?
I called him up. I don't think he's feeling too good.
Oh, he don't want to come on.
He told me to call me back, but he was really groggy. He might have gotten some medication or something, but he sounded really groggy. And hey,
so I'll just wait a minute. Let me see. I gotta find out. Let me see. Leon Muhammad. We need that.
No, don't. I would. Yeah, well, if you want to call him up, I called him up earlier, but like I said, he was kind of he was a little bit out of it. So I mean,
okay.
Hey,
it's no problem. I don't know which one.
He's got so many numbers in there, doesn't he?
Yes, yeah. He called you from everywhere. I can't remember his number anyway. Okay.
Daniel Berry, thank you for coming by, brother. The Bud File, salute. And Chris, thanks for coming by, man.
Daniel Berry. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tim, you went to the doctors today. How'd it go, man?
I went to the doctors because I wanted to get back to training and stuff. I was sick the other day, last week, and sick for about 15 days. So, when I was optimistic, hoping that he gave me some good news, and he did kind of he said, just don't go hard. He just said, just don't go hard. Don't lift no heavy weights. He said, do light cardio. And so I got to go I got to go get the blood test. I got to get a couple of tests. I got to get an EKG test. I had that all today. I got all that today, and I was pretty good. But they said I got a little bit of fluid still in a part of my chest area. So it wasn't that bad because he would have tried to say let's try to get it out. So I do believe in the next it'll come out if I start sweating. Maybe it'll come out. But he said I had a little bit of fluid, but the blood clots are gone.
Oh,
He said the blood,
that's good,
yeah,
man.
that was the main things. Yeah, that was the main things that he said. Yeah, that's the main thing that he was interested in. So I feel good. I feel good, and a lot better than last week. And coming up, but I'm not going to be eating 3 meals a day. See, I found out well through research real quick. 3 meals a day is a little bit too much, because your body has to fast, and some of the food that people eat has chemicals in it, and your body have to fight them off. And I just found out too. I think I told you the other day, which I'm gonna start doing. When you eat your meal, don't include the liquids in it straight away because your body have chemicals in it that break the food down. And if you drink water, that's going to interrupt the process of your food being digested. So a lot of people don't know that when you drink water right behind food, that dilutes the chemicals in the stomach and causes your chemicals not to break the food down. Is that Leon
Digest,
coming?
digestive enzymes.
Yeah, you got just digestive enzymes that break your food down and goes into your body the right way. But if you drink water, it dilutes it and causes your body not to function. The digestive
Yeah,
system not
yeah,
to
yeah.
function.
Your metabolism has to work overtime. Rascalot,
Yeah.
my brother. Salute, man. Rascalot
Yo,
220.
salute,
Yeah.
salute.
He's a
Yeah. So,
heavy duty boxing fan.
okay. Thank you, brother. So that's primary. Everything is good. We might as well start talking about some stuff. I'm pretty cool. But real quick, he said that if I was to do an exhibition or something like that, I can't. I would have to stop taking the blood thinner for like
The
5 days,
Coumadin.
so my blood good. Because he said nope, you can't do it. But if you was to do it, all I have to do is stop taking the blood clot medicine for like
The,
5 days. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, man. Hey, you know,
I gotta
you
find
know,
another way.
yeah, yeah. You got so much knowledge up here. You got the knowledge to teach these young fighters. Oh
Or I
yeah,
just
yeah.
come in like this all the time. Or I just come in like that. So yeah, they had some really good fights too in the last 10 days.
Oh man,
Interesting fights.
you and I sat here for 9 hours on Saturday.
Oh my goodness, yeah,
That
yeah.
was a long card. And hey, what do you think? What did you think of that card?
I
The,
think it was you talking about the card with
with Bud Crawford,
yeah, with Bud Crawford. That was pretty
we
good. That
we
was
saw
good, pretty good.
we
Those
saw
fights.
we saw the heavyweights, two heavyweight fights on there.
Oh yeah, I was yeah, that was something. On the kid, what
We
was the
saw
one that
Big Baby
lost?
Anderson. Big
Yeah,
Baby Anderson got knocked out by Bacoli.
yeah, that wouldn't have been a hard fight. That really exposed Baby Anderson. They said he had Sugar Hill in his corner. Was that true?
Yeah, yeah. Sugar Hill in
They
his
said he
corner.
had Sugar Hill. I love the brother, but you could tell when Baby Anderson starts switching from southpaw to right-handed to orthodox that that's a problem when you got a major fight like that. Unless you're really exceptional and you got it down pack, he should have never did that. He should have stayed on one side where his power. He should have kept that in the back, but there was nobody there to tell him that. So he was switching back and forth. That was a problem with a big fight like this. That was a big problem. You stay on one side, put your power in the back, make sure your jab is strong, Make sure you come back on that defense after you throw combos, and none of that he done. So when the fight first started, what did I said? I said, "Wow, Baby Anderson looked kind of nervous."
Mm.
If that means something, when you come out, you gotta have energy. You gotta like, man, I'm gonna win this fight. But you can see on his face that he was a little worried. And then when we found out that Sugar Hill was in his corner, which I love the brother, and all that. And then when I seen him turning southpaw to right-handed, I said, "Oh, I felt bad signs, Bruce. I felt bad. Stay on one side. Stay on one side, and it switching back and forth is complicated. And if you don't have a good defense, you can get hit and hurt. So he should have stayed on one side. He should have had some good positive. I'm not saying Sugar Hill not, but he never fought. That's a negative. His uncle was a good trainer and everything, but I think that was one of the problems. That was one of the problems. And you could see it on his face. Something was wrong when he walked up the ring. And the other guy was more confident. He's more confident that and everything, and he proved it when the bell rung.
Where do you think he's going? What can he do from now on? What can he do from here? He's got that one loss now. He was knocked out. Pretty devastating loss. Where's Big Baby Anderson going to do right now?
I think that he has the courage and he has the strength. All he needs is somebody that he could believe in, that's delivering him the proper knowledge and especially defense that'll give him confidence. When you know that somebody can't hit you like they want to, that's confidence. You'll get in there and then you'll deliver your punches back harder and get back on defense real quick. So he had none of that. He had none of that day. So I do believe that he can come back. He can come back. He has to get the right person in his corner to give him that confidence. When he walk out to that ring, you'll see it on his face. When he walking out to the ring, you can see what you can tell what's happening when they walk out by the way they look on their face. But there's some guys they had that look on their face, but when they got in the ring and the bell rung, they did pretty good. But I seen it right away. I seen it right away on Anderson's face. And I said, whoa, something wrong. And then when they mentioned who was in his corner, I said, oh, that's why. Maybe Sugar Hill, when he was like telling him stuff, that's what probably made him feel negative. I'm just speaking. You can say what you want to say about me. I'm gonna say thank you. I think you're right, and I'm gonna try my best to do better. But I can see why he was like that. And it's got to be, Sugar Hill has to be a little part of that. So they need to get him somebody that's going to, Bruce, somebody that's going to have to have confidence, because he sure looked like he didn't have it. And we knew afterwards one of the reasons why. Not the whole reason, but one of them.
Let me shout out a few more people that came in the room, man. My buddy Rolling with the Punches is in here. Little Holmes is in here. Little Holmes.
Okay.
Shout out.
All right.
Chris, my brother, I shouted you out, I believe. Talib Cunningham, man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. Paul Driscoll from over Facebook, man. You know Paul Driscoll.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul, man.
All right, Paul.
Rascalat says, Tim made a mistake standing directly in front of Bacoli. All that speed he could have hit him with and moved his head. So
he said Tim. Tim who?
Well, he's talking to you. He's saying Tim that Miller made a big mistake. No, Anderson. I'm sorry. Anderson made a big mistake standing in front of Bacoli.
Well, it depends. He didn't know how to defend himself or in front of him. He had no. You know what I'm saying, Bruce? You can stand in front of somebody. You gotta make a miss. You gotta have a good defense.
Yeah, he did not look like he belonged in that ring. Bacoli looked dominating. And Bacoli, well, what did you think of him? What do you think he's going to go from here? Do you think that he's something special, or is he just right place at the right time and a big guy?
He had the confidence, and his opponent didn't. I think it's going to give him positive energy. It's going to give him. He's going to be much stronger on his next fight and confidence. but he still might meet his maker depending on who he's fighting. Because I really didn't see too much in him either. I just seen him throwing. Look, everybody I fought 6'8", 6'9", I knocked them out. When they're the tall guys, they hit the canvas. I kept my defense in and got in close. Bam, bam, bam. He doesn't have a good defense. So, but a lot of the boxers today don't. So let's wait and see. And especially in the heavyweight division, he's got confidence now. It's going to carry him a little bit. But if he run into somebody that defense is tight, they might catch him on expose his chin because he doesn't block punches good. I noticed that, Bruce. I'm always watching defense and offense.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
He just kept throwing punches and he left his chin open. So he might run into some problems too. But he was confident though.
He wants to take on Zhilei Zhang. Let me shout out the Drunk Irishman come in here. The Drunk Irishman, my man. My brother Black Fight fan, UGC Flame is in here, man. Appreciate it. I just got to stop and shout those guys out, Tim, because they make the show, my brother.
You have to. And let me tell you about the Zhang and what's his name?
Zhilei Zhang and Bakoli. And Bakoli.
Neither one of them has defense. I'm telling you, Zhang doesn't have defense. He just caught who is that he knocked down? I've been forgetting lately.
Me too. But he got beat by the fucking names. I can't believe it.
No, he knocked out Zhang.
He knocked out Deontay Wilder.
Right. Neither one of them had defense, but I noticed Zhang doesn't have a good defense either. So nowadays these boxers the defense they lack in defense. So both of those guys, both of Zhang and the guy that beat Anderson, that's going to be a toss-up because the black guy has a lot of confidence now that he beat Anderson, and Zhang has confidence. Whoever get hit first is going to win that fight because neither one of them have defense.
Shout out to my buddy Alonzo, amazing out there, man. Good to see you in here, brother. Now, how about Turkey Al-Ashik? You think he'll put that fight together? You think is that fight going to be in demand? Zhilei Zhang and Bakoli? It sounds like a perfect matchup.
I'm lost. McCauley is
but Bakoli is the guy who just knocked out Anderson.
Okay, they don't have defense. I watched Zhang when he beat the English guy.
Joe Joyce.
He beat Joe Joyce.
Twice.
He's doing what? Hold up, Shania, I'm doing something important. What?
150.
What's that, 15?
150.
150. Who did that? Oh, grandma. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. My daughter she's trying to get ready to go to school, and she said grandma sent her some money so she could buy some stuff because she get ready to school. Now Zhang, and let me pronounce the other guy's name again. Say his name again.
Bakoli.
Okay, Bakoli. Zhang and Bakoli. If you had some type of video real quick, Bruce, you'll see neither one of them has defense. They both all offense. So I think that Zhang keeps his hands a little closer, and Bakoli doesn't really think about defense. But Zhang do keep his hands up. If you watch the video of both of them, Zhang keeps his hands a little tighter than the other opponent. Is that the other guy?
So what is it? The first guy to land a punch is going to win because Bakoli, he knocked out Anderson. He wasn't throwing any haymakers. He was just knocking him out with the straight right. He knocked him down with that straight right hand, real short. He wasn't, Anderson just didn't seem like he could take a punch.
He was wide open. He was wide open when he did it, though, too, Bruce. He was wide open. And maybe he did that, too, because he felt confidence and easy when he was throwing his punches. So maybe he didn't feel he had to go back on defense because Anderson wasn't really firing back. He was just getting hit.
Man, I'll tell you though, Zhang Bakoli, people are foaming at the mouth. The drunk Irishman says that's like Lyle and Foreman.
Yeah, but you know, La and Foreman is much harder puncher than these two guys. So I do believe that's going to be an interesting fight, but neither one of them have good defense. Zhang keeps his hands a little bit closer, but the other boxer he just throws them and don't come back for defense. So Zhang, I think, has a better chance unless his opponent Zilly, if they practice on defense, which they probably don't, because it didn't seem that way. If it's trained to go back to the drawing board and look at the tapes and say, hey man, I don't think that you keeping your defense tight, which I don't think they're gonna do, then I'm serious. They don't go back because he didn't have no defense. So I know they're not showing him defense. Maybe they tell him to keep his hands there, but you got to do more than that. Got to keep them tighter. Combination, come back, catch a punch, all like that. He's not being taught that.
Now, how about the other fight the other heavyweight fight that was on the card? That was the Andy Ruiz and the other big baby, the big baby Miller.
Yeah, I think Miller won that fight. I don't know how you feel, Bruce. But Baby Anderson and
No, Bacoli and Baby Anderson. Bacoli.
Baby Anderson fought. No.
Miller fought Ruiz.
Ruiz. I don't think Ruiz won that fight. I don't think
it was a draw. It was a draw.
I don't think that it was a draw. I thought that Miller won. Miller won that fight just by a little bit. Andy Ruiz wasn't really aggressive with Miller. Miller kept coming, so I would have gave that to Miller. I would have gave it to Miller. They should have gave it to him, but they didn't.
Yeah. No, he got burnt on that one. I thought Ruiz came in. He didn't even come in shape. He had the belly flapping over his trunks.
I thought he was lighter. He was lighter than he usually be. He looked to me. He
was about his normal weight, but you can tell he doesn't have the fight in him anymore. He's more interested in his big home, his swimming pool. Yeah, I mean he already tasted the glory. He's got what they call the generational wealth already. He invested his money wisely from the rematch with Joshua. He doesn't have that dog in him. He's talking about a rematch. Wait until his hand heals. I mean, he's not talking
with who? Big baby.
With Big Baby, yeah, he wants to go around.
I think Big Baby gonna be double ready next time, But we just gotta wait and see. Yeah, I heard that Ruiz didn't defend his title a couple of times. They said he waited. I didn't know that. I heard they said that he waited to defend his title.
He never defended his title.
He never was active. He wasn't active.
No. Exactly. He had that rematch with Anthony Joshua, and then he pulled out of fights. He just he got a wasted career. He's known for his hand speed, and he didn't even have the hand speed in this fight. And then breaking his hand like that early in the fight, I don't know, man. I don't think he has to drive.
That could really mean something. We do have to give him that. Yeah, he hurt his hand. Boxers could use excuses. It probably was true. Definitely was true. But if they could use that, and we have to believe in that. And they just got to be ready for the next fight.
Well, my man Rascalat says that Ruiz spent a lot of his money, had a bad divorce, and she took a lot of his money. That's why he came back. Well, that's the wrong reason right there to come back for money. That's the wrong reason. He should be coming back for legacy, because as far as I'm concerned, he could have really made something out of himself, but he didn't fight. He was lazy. Let's face it, man. He was enjoying life, enjoying the good life, enjoying spending that money, man. And the potential. He got knocked down by Chris Arreola.
Yeah, I remember that.
He didn't look that great against Ortiz. It was a wasted career, and you know, and when he won the title, he could have fought. He could have had defenses. Him and Wilder would have been a great fight, but you know, too much dragging ass, and I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see much
That
from
would have been
Andy
a hell
Ruiz.
of a fight. And you know what? I would have put. Listen, I love Wilder, but I would have put my money on Ruiz getting in close and whooping overhand rights because Wilder does not have a defense. He'll knock your behind out, your ASS out with that right hand, but in close, Andy Ruiz would have took him out. If Andy Ruiz get in close and put them combos together, you know, but if Dante caught him with that right hand, it would have been over. But I would have predicted Andy Ruiz getting in close and catching Dante Wilder.
Well, I don't think we're going to see Ruiz anymore in any meaningful fights unless he really gets serious.
Did he get paid? How did he get paid? Did you know?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I was going to talk about that. I've got all the salaries from the fights that they had. Let's see here, man. The Crawford made $2.5 million.
Wow.
And Madrimov made $750,000.
That was good. That was his opponent, right?
Yeah, that was his opponent.
He did a really good job.
Andy Ruiz made $900,000, while Jarrell Miller made $450,000.
Okay.
You know,
That was good.
That's good, but I would think they would make a lot more in this day and age because that's back in the 80s. Trevor Berbick was making that kind of money when he was fighting, you know, non-title fights. Trevor Berbick and Coetzee.
I sure wasn't. I sure wasn't. You know,
what kind of 200,000 for a fight back then?
Like I fought. I went home with 150,000 when I fought Frank Bruno. Knocked him out. I went home with 150. He went home with $1 million something. A couple of those fights, I got paid pretty good because Don wanted us out the way. He didn't care about nobody, and so we put the money up high, and he went for it. He just wanted us out the way so he can get Tyson. This is just my thinking. We put the pressure on him, and he just wanted us to fight so he can get Tyson. This is one of my theories because I got paid real good fighting. Who was it I fought, man? I for some reason
Tubbs?
I got the
Tony Tubbs. Bone Crusher.
Yeah, Bone Crusher, and Bone Crusher fought Tyson next. So the winner of that fight, me and him would have fought Tyson next, but I was only getting 50,000 to fight Tyson. That's why I took the dive.
50,000.
That's all.
Tyson?
That's all. I was only getting 50,000 to fight Tyson, so that's why that fight when I fought Bone Crusher, I told my lawyers, "Yo, try to get as much money as you can," because that was in the contract. They was 50,000 to fight Tyson.
Wow.
That's why I took the dive. I feel bad that Bone Crusher think that he beat me. I wasn't even hurt. I didn't even get hit with a solid shot. I had to be a good actor. So yeah, this is a really good show that we doing now, and I'm letting the truth out. And Bone Crusher Bone Crusher thought he hurt me. I feel bad. He's a good boxer, a strong boxer, got a lot of heart and everything. And he keeps saying, "Yeah, man, I beat you." And I said, "All right, Bone, you just didn't know the business part of it." Yup, that's what happened. It's documented it. It's documented.
Man.
I was only getting 50,000 to fight Tyson, and that's why I did all that. I forgot to talk about that in the other show. I forgot to talk about that, Bruce.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And we're talking about money right now. Jared Anderson, who got knocked out by Bacoli, he made $660,000 for his appearance.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
Bacoli, Bacoli, who won the fight, he made $375,000.
Okay, but he's going to make money now.
Now he's going to make money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Anderson had a good chance. Um, he needs somebody that's going to really show him really what to do, give him confidence, and that's all it was. That's all it was. Remember, I
You know
told
what
you
this is?
we watched his face. We looked at his face. He looked nervous.
Yeah, and that was like, but once again, I got to say that was such a long card. They could have had that in
Yeah, it
2 days.
was.
They could have made a whole weekend out of that. And,
Yeah.
and even the people that went, I was listening to Coach Malachi today, and he went to the fight.
Who's
And
Coach Malachi?
Coach Malachi, he's just a guy who does a video on here, but he's a cool guy.
Okay.
But
Okay.
anyway, he's going and attending fights, which is cool. And he
Okay.
went to this fight. They opened the doors at like noontime, at noontime Los Angeles time.
Yeah.
And if you went in the fight, you had to stay. You couldn't leave the stadium. And you're in an open air soccer stadium, 95-degree temperature,
Wow.
95-degree weather. And if you leave the stadium, you can't come back in. So he was telling me he didn't
Serious?
go in. Yeah. And the main event didn't start until 9 hours after the first
I know.
fight.
I know. We was
That's
watching.
like that's a long card, man.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
and how about the giving away a car giving
Yeah.
away
I
a
know.
car?
Brand new. That car was worth a lot of money.
No, maybe it was worth between 75 and 100,000. It was
That's a
what was
lot
it
of
called? It was
money.
called yeah, it was some brand I never heard of, man.
Okay. Yeah. It was an
And
electrical car, right?
an electrical car from the most oil-rich nation in the world. They're giving away an
Oh.
electric car.
Yeah. I know. I know.
They're they're inducting Turkey Al-Sheikh in the Nevada Hall of Fame
Yeah. Because
from
if he
Los
got the money.
Angeles.
Because he
I
got the
mean,
money, right?
you know what Turkey Al-Sheikh has to do? He needs a promoter. He needs somebody to put his cards together, expedite them a little
He's a
more.
nice
Because
guy, I heard.
hey, I love the guy. Just the fact that he's standing up to Canelo and telling Canelo, if you don't fight Benavidez, you don't want to fight Bud Crawford. He's telling Canelo, you're a champ. You got the best fighters in the world that want to fight you. I can put these fights on, and you want to go fight. You want to fight Edgar Berlanga.
Okay.
It makes no sense. I like Turkey Al-Sheikh, and people are giving him a lot of shit now because he's getting inducted into the Nevada Hall of Fame, and people are patting him on the back, and
Well,
everybody's
he's
kissing him.
helping boxing. He's
I
really
think so.
escalating the boxing, and really keeping things a lot interesting. So I didn't know that was the guy that was promoting, doing all the work. Getting the fights and stuff like that. So that was the guy they gave that award to. I think that's nice. I think there's jealous people maybe out there. I don't know. Jealous of him taking all the fights and stuff. I don't know. So,
He,
um,
we would never get undisputed heavyweight championship if it wasn't for him. He put those huge cards on, and Saudi Arabia. I mean, I think the guy's great for boxing.
he
You want
is.
to get rid of him and go back to the old way and have these PBC fights where you see house fighters against bums with no chances. I mean, the Turkey Al-Sheikh is doing good things for boxing. He's giving us the fights we want to see, and man, I
Well,
would
it's
love
the
to.
money. It's the money too. It's the
Well, his
money.
country has unlimited funds.
Yes, I know.
People think he's the multi-billionaire, but you can go Google his money. He's only got around $5 million personal for his personal money. He's not a billionaire. He
Okay.
he, he represents a country that has billions of dollars. He's like the minister of sports and entertainment for Saudi Arabia. For
Somebody
Saudi
don't want
Arabia.
to show their face. Somebody don't want to show their face. The one that's putting up all the money, huh?
Yeah, I guess so, man. I guess so. But Turkey's the guy that shows his face. And
Wow,
plus,
that's cool.
from what I understand, the guy's sick too. The guy's got he's got some illness where
Wow.
he may not be around for a long time. So he wants to put these fights together while he's still with it, while he's still healthy.
I was
So
associated with this guy from Pakistan, and he was trying to get me to go over to Saudi Arabia 10 years ago so they could try to start boxing. His name is Azar Khan. I was cool with him, but a lot of people, there was people that was like, no, Zara Khan kind of this way and that way. But he always took care of me. But he wanted me to fly over to Saudi Arabia so we can get boxing started before all this started. And then, and then, other people got over there and started, doing business. But a lot of people were saying the czar wasn't really doing business properly. He always treated me good, but there's some other people say that he did negative things. But long time ago, he wanted me to fly over there with him before all this started. So now I'm looking at him saying, wow, we could have had a chance to be involved with all this here Saudi Arabia stuff. He wanted to go over there like 10 years ago with me. I was going to England all the time. I was going to England, and he said, Tim, you got to come with me. I got some boxing people. We probably can get some stuff started. And I didn't go. The timing was wrong. So now Eddie Hearns and all them guys, they over there. But Azar had he had a plan, and he was talking to people over there, but we never materialized. And now this is what's going on. They took the boxing over.
Yeah, because some people around here are complaining that the fights aren't in America; they're in Saudi Arabia. He did that big card last weekend, and then this weekend we're going to have Virgil Ortiz against Boachuk.
Okay,
and that's a Saudi card too. Let
it keep going. We need help.
Yep.
Let it keep going on. What's that? The fighters that don't want to work with. You read that?
The fighters that don't want to work with Turkey don't want to be in competitive fights.
Who's Turkey?
Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Oh, Turkey Al-Sheikh. That's not true. That's not true.
No, the people. Canelo doesn't want to work with him. Canelo does not want to be in a competitive fights, man. This guy's putting.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
You could still be involved. Turkey should get you in somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Turkey he's doing great things for boxing, and right now, people are getting down on him. But I see much more love than hate, heading in his direction. Yeah. And
there was some nice fights that just came on.
There were
some really nice fights, yeah.
And it doesn't matter to me where the fights are because I don't attend. I don't attend fights. I sit in my living room and watch them. They can be in Japan, China, Las Vegas, California, New York. I'm to the point where unless they send an Uber to come pick me up door to door, have a hotel for me, I'm not leaving my living room, man. I don't have to worry about finding a parking spot, paying a crazy for a ticket, and I'll be sitting up in the nosebleed seats, and when it's all over, I can just click it off. I can smoke my Toka 2 over here. I mean, I'm on a giant screen. Like years ago, we watched them on a little black and white, a little 20-inch black and white screen. We were lucky to have color TVs back in the day.
Yeah, I know. Long time ago.
Yeah, man. But, I mean, it was right now. I like the way it's happening. I can watch any fight in the world. We can go out there. We got all kind of internet sites where we can see anything. So just keep those fights coming, man. I don't know what everybody's bitching about. Turkey is doing a great thing for boxing, man.
Hey, see, in boxing, I just don't like the. Go ahead, finish up because I just don't like the way some of the boxers come out with their defense and movement and stuff like that. It's starting to fade away where you just get in there and just bang it out instead of use a lot of. A lot of people think that Bud Crawford, he's aggressive, he's in shape, and he throws his combination, but not like the guys that like back in the era when we was fighting, And that guy that only had 10 fights, Bud should have really took advantage of him early in the fight. So that meant something to me. He's missing something. He's missing something But he is doing real good. But he is missing that championship thing that controls the fight early, not later in the fight. This kid was moving around, and then he started controlling near the end. He should be able to figure this guy out in 2 rounds, and then start putting the pressure on him. And he should have been out of there before then. 10 fights the guy had. Oh yeah, he had 300 amateur fights, but when you turn pro, it's a different ball game. You can't use a lot of that amateur stuff when you to me, when you turn professional, you got to switch over. Slow
So
down a
what?
little bit, pick your shots, have a good defense, slip, bing, 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 right back to defense, good jab, good overhand right. you know.
So what did you think of Bud Crawford's victory? Now that we're talking about that fight, do you think the dude that he beat? Once again, I can't remember the guy's name, but
you should have it up on the screen.
I know I should, man.
Well, the kid only had 10
do is
amateur
go
fights.
here, man.
Listen,
All I have to do is kind of Madrimov. Madrimov put the pressure on him, but Crawford won that fight. I thought he won it convincingly. A lot of people say Madrimov won. People are saying that.
I don't think Madrimov won, but I don't think Bud like totally dominated. Near the end, he picked it up and started catching him. So it wasn't a total domination, like to me. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it wasn't a total domination.
Well, like you said, he only had 10 pro fights, but he a vast amateur career. Yeah. And so Crawford, he won that fight. So who does he fight now? And it doesn't look like he's going to fight Canelo. Canelo looks like he's balking at the fight. Who's he going to fight? Is he going to fight
somebody else that he didn't want to fight? He didn't want to move up and fight that.
He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight Boots Ennis.
He don't know. Boots is sharp.
Shout out to my sister, Mrs. Just Do. Peace.
Hey,
Peace is nothing but love.
Yeah, Boots is the man. I'm telling you, Boots is the man.
You think Crawford's going to come down to 147, or do you think Boots has to move up to 154?
I think Boots. If Boots is tall and stuff, if he move up, he'll just only be stronger. He just gotta maybe if he could fight at the higher weight. Because sometimes you gain weight, you get a little sluggish. But I do believe if he incorporate everything together, he'll be even stronger. He's just moving up a couple of pounds. So he usually may be losing weight to get to 47?
Well, Bud was undisputed at 47. The IBF stripped him. The IBF stripped him really, really fast. After he unified the belts. After he became undisputed, being Errol Spence. The IBF stripped him of his title and gave it to Boots. So
yeah.
So you think he should go down to 147 and get his old belt back, or tell Boots
was he at 47 before, right?
Well, he was undisputed at 47. But Bud Crawford was. Now Bud Crawford's got a belt at 154. Now he's got the what did he win? The WBO title. Was it the WBA? I think it was a WBA and the WBO interim. There's so many belts out there.
I think that fight should happen. It's going to be a big money fight, and that's a fight that everybody going to see. I'm from Philly. I love Boots, and he has the skill. And I remember when I fought Larry Holmes, I was only had that many fights, and I was coming up, and I did a good job. I think that he will have that type of atmosphere around him. I'm gonna fight this Crawford dude, and I'm gonna keep everything right, and I'm gonna do the right things, and I'm gonna try my best to win this fight. So I think that type of attitude, if he would fight, he's gonna have a lot of stuff on his side. I think Bud might be a little bit because he has so much to lose. Just my opinion. Everybody has opinion, and I know Boots.
Yeah, I was going to say, Boots.
So I'm down with him. But that's what I see. Boots, Boots is up and coming. He got everything in front of him to win. He got the skills. He's in good shape. Bud does too, but Buzz has a lot in my opinion, to lose. If he lose against Boots, I think that it'd be more devastating than Boots losing to him.
You think Bud will take a fight like that?
Somebody said that he didn't want to, that he wasn't really interested.
I don't feel it, man. I don't feel it either. I think it'd be a great fight to see.
I
No
think it would
fight,
too.
no fight I think is going to happen, though. I think the fight that we're going to see, maybe. I'd love it, though. This weekend, we're going to see Virgil Ortiz and
Okay.
and Boachuk.
Okay,
And-
yeah.
And this is and these are two top fighters at 154 also.
Wow.
And I think Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis are headed for a collision course. I said that years ago.
Okay.
These two guys are both the same age. They're both about the same weight. I think that's going to be a great fight that's going to be happening. But I was watching the weigh-in today. The Boachuk and the what was it? That was a press conference today.
Okay.
For Boachuk and Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz hasn't fought in over a year. He had that thing where it was like wasting his muscles. He had to go in the hospital. Remember that?
What was it?
Ribomyosis or something. It's
Okay.
it's a muscle wasting disease. Virgil Ortiz has it, and he had to pull out of it. He had to pull out of a bunch of fights that
What
he
does
had.
it do to your muscles?
It destroys them. It eats your muscle, and it's kind of like it builds up some kind of an acid in your system. So it's
You have to retire or something soon.
well, that's what they thought he was going to have to retire, but he got the okay. He came back. He stopped trying to make that ridiculous 147 weight.
Okay.
Virgil Ortiz couldn't make that weight, and now he's fighting this guy's Boachuk. It should be a great fight. They've knocked out almost everybody they face.
At
Both of them guys
154?
are
At 154?
At 154.
Okay. I got
So-
to check them out.
Yeah. So that's a fight that Bud Crawford should be watching. And all, but 154 is a real hot division right now.
Yeah.
So
Boots has those long arms. He's explosive. I'm with him because he's from Philly. I know his dad. I met him. He's a real gentleman, man. I walked into the arena. He got up out the chair and came over to the former two-time heavyweight champ, gave him a hug. I met him before and everything. He's a real respectable kid too, quiet. He deserved it. Just it ain't easy. You can't just come in there and just knock somebody out. It's going to be hard, Boots. I'm behind him 100%. And everything. It's not going to be easy. You got to train and do the things that your father and everybody are working on, and hopefully he can come bring the title back to Philly. Let's see if he fight him. You're not going to do it at 54. You just mentioned his name. I keep on.
Virgil Ortiz.
Not Virgil.
Boachuk.
No. He won't fight him. He won't fight him at 54 or something like that. I keep on.
Bud Crawford.
Yeah,
Bud Crawford.
I need to write stuff down.
Oh man.
I was sleeping before I got on here.
Hey. You're in recuperation mode right now, man. You're in the hospital for some serious stuff.
Yeah, Bud Crawford. Yeah.
But I love talking boxing with you, champs. I always give you a call and say, hey, we were hoping to get Leon on here, but
I know Leon knows some stuff.
Leon
What are these guys
knows.
saying on there, Bruce? What are some of these guys saying?
Let's see, man. And anybody has any questions, man, put them in there, bro. While we got Tim here, we'll stay on for a few more minutes. Let's see, man.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, my buddy De Niro Sports out there, man. Shout out to De Niro. Good to see you in here, brother. Let's see, man.
Sports.
Was there an older Virgil Ortiz? Was his father a boxer? I don't know, man. I don't know about Virgil Ortiz's father. There's been a lot of Ortizes in boxing, but I don't know.
Yeah,
no, we know. But Ennis has had 32 fights already, so he's definitely not a rookie. He's definitely not.
Bruce had 32 fights.
Yeah.
Oh,
John,
he ready. Yeah, he ready. Yeah, he's ready.
He's definitely ready. People say that he's not ready yet. He's 27 years old, man. He's already a world champion.
He been ready. I fought Larry Holmes in only 14 fights. He ready. This is it. Or he gonna get still. They keep him busy though.
I think so, man. I think so. But let's see what else we got coming up here, man. We've got on the same night we got an IBF featherweight title. Saturday night we got Luis Alberto Lopez, Angelo Leo. That should be a good fight. That's I think that's the card that Leon wanted to talk about. It's a top ranked card. All the top ranked fighters are on there.
Yeah, he liked the top ranks and all them. He liked everything.
The Bob Arum fighters.
Bob Arum. Yeah.
He knows a lot of these fighters that Bob Arum's working with now. That he's promoting. Arum's not. Well, what do you think? You think Bob Arum is actually doing any work anymore at 90 years old? Is he?
He don't seem to be. He seemed to be. I seen him engaging in the conversations, and he didn't look that bad. He looked kind of slow, but it seems like he was coherent and everything and understanding things. Not as fast as he used to be, but it seems like he was holding his own. I seen him in a conversation on TV after a recent fight or some of the fights that was on recently, and looked like he was holding his own.
Because 92 years old, and
wow.
I think his stepson Todd LaBeouf is running Top Rank pretty much.
Okay,
he's the hands-on guy. So it's like Don King too. Don King's 92, and I don't think Don King's really running anything.
He might be. Who's running it for him? Bob might be still making major decisions and stuff.
Well, at 92, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
they wouldn't let Biden run for president, and he's only how old is he? 80 something.
I know, 88 or something. No, 88. Yeah.
We're all getting old. We're all getting old. We got to stay healthy. We got to drink those.
My mom is like 89. She all right. She can speak everything. I think it's the alcohol and a couple of other things that slow us down once we keep doing it and everything. I don't know. Could be a lot of different things, right?
I went to my doctor the other day too. I had to go for a check for the annual thing. He's closing his place down, and it's like
he closing it down.
Yeah. He's closing it. He's telling me because the way the medical industry is now, it's not just a doctor. It's like a corporation that runs it. Lifespan, New England Health Coast.
That's what they're doing around here.
And they pretty much tell the doctors that. He told me that they gave him a mandate that he can only spend 15 minutes with a patient, and then he's going to move on to.
I went to the doctor.
It's crazy. It's all business now. So that's why I told you before, man. We have to take charge of our health. We need the doctor. We need that primary care doctor, and we need all those. And we need all the specialists. But we have to talk to that primary care, and we have to be in charge. We have to make sure that we have the scheduled appointments that we need. We have to make sure that the doctors know that what they're doing. That they have to be in correspondence with each other. But they won't do that stuff. We're the ones who have to control it. we have
Now
to.
I noticed that they gave me 5 sheets of papers with different tasks that I had to do to get a. I had to get a. I got to get a blood test. That's one separate paper. Then I had to get a EKG. That's a separate paper. I had 5. Give me those papers right there. Hurry up,
No,
Shania.
I believe it. I know, man. I'm going through all that stuff myself, man.
This what I had to go through today. Here's one, right? Here's the other one. Here's the other one. And this 4. So I got to get an EKG. I got to get a blood test. I got to get something about my kidneys. So these 4 things. I never had to do this before.
Probably an ultrasound for the kidneys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm going through all that stuff with you, and but you just have to make sure they're scheduled like a few days apart, so you don't got to go one the next day.
But I'd rather go if this all in the same building, I'd rather go in there and do it all in one day.
You think they can do it all in one day?
No, I got a schedule. I don't think they can. Ultrasound. I got to get an ultrasound.
You got to remember too. They don't work around us. They want us to work around them. So if you tell them you want to go in there at 9 and go him at 10.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, they're gonna say, oh no, you have to come here at 3 o'clock. Then they're gonna tell the other one you have to come on April 13th at 2 o'clock. It's crazy. But like I said before, you got to take advantage of what they offer you in your insurance. Like the Uber program, that's great, man.
Oh yeah.
Get a ride back and forth.
I didn't ask him about that, but we made it up there. We made it up there pretty good, and came back, and it was really good. The doctor, he was talking to me before I had the operation. He was the one that said, "No, you can't wait no whole month." He said, "No, you got to get this done now." The other doctor said, "No, well, you can wait like 6 weeks. Just give me medicine and the blood clots will go." This doctor made the right decision. Now, if I would have waited, I probably would have been in bad shape, because one doctor told me that. And so when I said it to the other doctor, he went like this. He said, "What?" He said, "No." He said, "You got to have that done now." There was a group of guys. So when you go, do they have like a team? That's what they had around me, a team. It was like about 6, 7 people came into the room. Then they had the doctor, they had the lady come and give me the blood test. And then they was teaching. They was teaching the other bystanders, 3 or 4 bystanders. Then there was some top doctors there too. So it was like a team.
Most of the hospitals, they're teaching hospitals. So they bring a couple of students with them, and they shadow them. So they watch what you do. But they ask you if it's okay to have the students in there. Did you notice that?
They didn't ask me. They just came in.
Well, you were emergency room. You went in there under an emergency.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So they had to make sure they got you off the stretcher and back on your feet. But no, Chris, that's not what happened, man. I'll tell you just what happened.
What happened?
Chris is kind of, he's kind of making a joke with it. When a doctor closed down, it's not that he closed down. See, this guy, he owned a practice in my town for, I'm going to say, 30, 40 years. And everybody went to this guy.
Everything's changing.
Everything's changing, man. They went to, he sold out to one of the big companies. I think it was Coastal. And all of a sudden, they told him he couldn't send his patients to this hospital. He had to send them to this hospital. And he couldn't hire other doctors. He had to hire physician's assistants. I mean, they're really trying to make it really cheap budget, and they want to lower the medical care. So that's why we have to take charge of ourselves. We have to, we go in. But anyway, he closed his place down, and he went to another place. And I guess he wasn't. I guess they didn't treat him like he was the boss in there. It was the same thing. I went for my physical. And he told me that he was going to quit there. He was going to.
No, you're right. You're right. Because some of them doctors, they be there, they feel authoritated, and now when they move all the other stuff in, they feel like threatened or disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you got to watch it, man. The medical institution is really, it's going down. It's becoming a business, and it's becoming a referrals. The doctors want to refer you to other specialists, and you just have to stay on top of it. You got to make sure what they're giving you is what you think you need, because you can do a lot of research, not just on the internet, but because we have such good communication, you can talk to other people who are on this this different the different meds that they put out there. And the bottom line is we have to take care of our own health, man. Doctors are there for us.
Yes.
We have
if
to.
it get real serious, they can handle it. If it gets serious, they can take over.
I trust them explicitly, man. I go to one doctor for my skin. I go to one doctor for my feet. I go to one doctor for my eyes. Yeah. I go to one doctor for my freaking brain. I mean, they're all out there, but I prioritize, and just make sure you stay on top of it. Because if you let it will overwhelm you.
It almost happened to me.
It will overwhelm you if you let it. They'll like you said, they threw those 4 pages at you. They want you to go to this doctor, that doctor. You got to slow down and say, wait a minute. This, just take it one step at a time. And
I can do this at my own speed. But I got to get it done before the 1st of next month.
No, you got plenty of time.
No, that's when I got to see the main doctor. So all this had to be done before I see the main doctor. He's gonna give me a diet. He's gonna tell me what to do. So this is Capital Health Medical Group. That's who I'm dealing with now. And are
they gonna call you up for the appointments, or do you have to call them and make them?
No, they gave me these papers so I can call.
Okay, so you can call and go get the work done. See, with my doctor, what they do is, he's sending me. See, I had to do all my blood work before I went there, and I didn't know. And he took my sugar. My sugar was 130. It was crazy. It's like no, that's bad. That's like diabetes. Oh, but God. I didn't know I had to fast before I went for the blood work. So I had breakfast and lunch, and then I went for the blood work.
Oh.
And when you eat your HCA, whatever the hell they call it, it gets real high.
Yeah.
So he said, first he was worried, and then I told him I ate before I did it. So he said, "Oh shit, man." He said, I want you to go have another blood test, but this one, make sure you fast. And I don't think I have diabetes. I don't think I'm anywhere near diabetic, and it's normal. When you eat a meal and you get blood work done, your blood is going to be up in the 130s, because there's a lot. It takes a lot of blood to digest food. When you
did you read what Chris? You already read what Chris said about the doctors closing down, right?
Yeah, they're not closing down. Like I told you what happened. He's making that old joke. The doctor says, "Well, I got some bad news for you. You only got a year to live. But you got a 1200."
Paul said they wanted my autograph.
But you got a 1200.
No, listen, the doctor knew me. When I first met him, he's the one that really saved my life by getting that blood clot out the next day. So he's the one. So he the one really. His name is Dr.
Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine.
No, Dr. May something.
Dr. May.
No, it's Dr. May something. It's a Jewish name. And he the one said, "Yeah, man, I got to make sure you're okay." Dr. Hyman.
Dr. Hyman.
Yeah, Dr. Hyman. And he came in, and I said, "Woo," because this other young guy was like too fast. He said, "No, man." He was talking. He was kind of like being real funny, and he was cool too. But Dr. Hyman came in and said, "No, this got to be done in the next 24 hours," and we done it. And he was more professional. He acted more older, and I forgot who it was, and that's why it took so long. I forgot which doctor it was, so I was trying to find Dr. Hyman. When there was Dr. Katz, I made an appointment with him. And how about this? I made the appointment with Dr. Katz, and I was late getting there, and so they had to reschedule. He wasn't a doctor that I wanted, I went to Dr. Hyman. So
Oh,
by me missing the appointment, directed me to the guy I was really comfortable with. And I
oh,
liked
cool,
it,
man.
Dr. Katz. Dr. Katz was cool, but Dr. Hyman was mature like and said, no, we got to get to this. And it seemed like he knew everything. And the other guy seemed to be a little younger, but he was sharp too. But Hyman was the one got this thing on the road, or else I would have been in bad shape. I was happy to see him today.
Shout out to my man, decent user out there, BVO Boxing, my brother. Salute to you. And
Salute.
I don't want to miss anybody who come in here. Not a lot of people do, but man, we have what they call quality over quantity.
Okay, quality. That's respect. I like that.
Definitely quality. But no, I know what you mean, because and that, once again, that goes to my point. You have to take charge of your health. You want Dr. Hyman. So when you call up, request to see Dr. Hyman. And if you can get him, you get on your team with him, that's great, because you feel at ease.
I did. I felt so good today seeing him.
When you feel at ease, you're healthier.
Yes.
Mentally. Brings your blood pressure down, brings your stress level down.
My blood pressure was good, man. After all these years, and he took my stuff. He said, "Oh yeah, your blood pressure good, man." Usually my blood pressure was blowing up. I don't take no high blood pressure medicine no more.
Well, I told you what the doctor told me. I went for my physical, and my blood pressure's been consistently good. And I said, Doc, can I ever get off this high blood pressure med? You gave it to me about 5 years ago, and my blood pressure's been normal, ever since I've been coming back. So he says, break them in half. I want to see how you do on.
That's good. That's good.
So maybe I'll get off the thing. But then, on the other hand, now this doctor's, I'm not going to see him anymore. He's closing on November 1st. He's going to be gone. So I got to go find a new doctor. But see, I'm in charge of that. I know I'm breaking them in half. I'll go get my blood pressure taken. If the blood pressure goes up, I'll go back to the full pill. But if I break it in half and my blood pressure doesn't go up after a couple of months, then maybe I can break the half in half, or maybe not even take it anymore. But I have to find a doctor who will take control of the operation. But I'm still the main man.
Okay.
I'm in charge of my blood pressure. I'm in charge of going and getting it taken. I'm in charge of taking that pill every day.
You taking blood thinners too? You taking blood thinners?
No, I don't. Oh, I take an aspirin. I take a baby aspirin every day.
Okay.
Because see, when I was about 10 years ago, I went and did a stress test. You know what they are? You go on the treadmill. You ever do one of those?
I think I did.
They put all these wires on you, and you get on the treadmill, and I'm going like a bastard. I mean, the guy's saying, "Wow, man!"
I never did that one.
Oh yeah, the guy's saying, "You're doing better than anybody your age ever did this test before. That's a record." So, anyways, I get that done. They called me up and they said, "Have you ever had a heart attack?" And I said, "No." And they said, "Well, it shows that you had a heart attack on your stress." I said, "Really?" And so they told my doctor. And he called me up and he said, yeah, it looks like you had a heart attack. You don't remember having it? I said, no. And anyway, he sent me he said, I want you to take a baby aspirin every day, and I want you to go see a cardiologist. And then he wanted me to take this statin drug too. I didn't take the statin drug because I heard bad things about them. And I wasn't even sure he was right. They're telling me from my stress test that I had a heart attack months ago. And anyway, I went to the cardiologist.
Wow.
He read the stress test. He said, you didn't have no heart attack. Because see, the cardiologists, they read the results differently than a regular doctor does, than a general physician does. They're cardiac specialists. Anyway, he said, no, you never had a heart attack. He says, take the baby aspirin, because that's not a bad idea for a guy at your age. But he says, you don't have to see me again. You're good to go, man. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
but once again, we're in. I knew that was important, so I wanted to see the guy. I wanted to make sure if I had a heart attack, what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, got it checked.
Got it checked. I'm good to go for another 10,000 miles.
Okay. But what I'm gonna
Just like,
concentrate on now is that he said that he checked me out and he said there is some type of fluid, but it's not I don't it's not a lot. But no, he got the blood clot out, but there's some fluid somewhere. He said so it must be not really serious because he's waiting to me to come back on the first. I'm going back on the first, but I'm gonna try to get all this stuff done. And maybe
definitely.
by me exercising, maybe I could drain it out or something like that.
Well, we'll find out what it is, and we can go get information on it. We're in the information age
Yeah,
right now. We'll find out exactly what it is and what they would recommend, how to get it out naturally. We'll
yes, yeah.
don't worry, champ. We get
Well,
everybody in this behind you, brother.
he would have let me know though. He would have let me know it was that serious because it must be just a little bit, right? Right? He pointed to right here. He pointed to right here on the side or some here like here. So if it was really serious, he would have said no. Let me do this. Let me do that. So we got to the first.
There you go, man.
We got to the
Did,
first. So
did he mention about keeping your body elevated instead of laying flat down? Keep it elevated.
he didn't mention nothing. He didn't
Did he
mention
mention that?
anything. Like I said, like when I was there, they said, "Did you ever fall down? Do you ever this?" I said, "No, I don't feel dizzy. I don't feel fell down. I didn't. I felt kind of weak when I first came home, but now I feel all right. But I never felt no pain. Now this morning must have was something that I ate. I did feel something down here, and it went away after I started moving. So it might have been some food that I ate and I laid down too fast. I laid
Ask
down
him
too
about.
fast and let it, huh?
Ask him if it's okay to take a sauna or a steam room. That might help the lungs. I
Oh,
never thought of
oh
that.
no, I could breathe better. I could breathe. I could hold it. I could feel that. I felt it right here. When I inhaled, I could feel it here and there and over top of there. I felt that. Yeah, it's like a stinging thing. You
Well,
ever get that?
you just had the operation. You just had your lungs operated
Yeah.
on.
So that's where the blood was, I guess.
The fluid. Did,
Yeah.
you have any do you have any stitches?
No, I didn't get no.
Well,
Oh, they didn't give me
hos-
stitches. They just put they down here, down in my where my groin. They they did something there, and that's how they drained everything or whatever. Right where your groin, you got a big vein there,
yeah.
and
I
they
know.
they stuck the thing in there, and that's how they got rid of the blood clot. That's how they got rid of the blood clot, and I got a big bump right there, and it's getting lower and lower. Like every couple of days, it gets smaller and smaller. A little like where they put that thing in there, and
Yeah,
then,
that's
oh
that's
no, they
one of
put
the
the thing in
main
there and
things.
send it up my body. That's what they did. It went
Yeah,
all
no,
through my body.
they put the camera up there when they do the what do they call it when they look at your heart? I can't remember.
You
But
think
yeah,
they did that
yeah.
to me?
Well, they did it to me with that vein. They
Oh
can put
snap!
they put a little camera in there. They can check your heart, your lungs, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they
Okay.
they, they do stents to people, man.
Yeah, they put that stuff in there. So will
But
we help?
anyway, bro, I appreciate you coming on here, man. Always a
What
pleasure talking to
was
you,
what they
champ.
say? Help my dad when he had COPD.
He's talking about the sauna. He's talking about the sauna and the steam room. But you
Oh,
don't
my
you don't,
mom
you
has
don't have you don't have
COPD.
COPD. You don't have COPD,
No, my mom has it,
does she?
but the level went low. She ain't coughing no more. She not coughing no more. Let me show you something real quick, guys. Real quick. Hold on. Let me show you something that helped me. Hold on.
This is serious stuff we're
Wait.
talking about
Hold
now.
on.
No problem, champ. Mammogram. What does he need a mammogram for? You don't have breast cancer.
Hold on. I got it. I want to show you guys something that helped me get off of high blood pressure. Hold on. I'm gonna show you something, guys, and you can order it.
The
You hear
tonic.
me? You hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. This here, all in one. See that?
Dr. Johnson's specialty.
All in
All in
one.
one.
It's called the Body Healer.
What do you put? A shot in there?
No, I drink a tablespoon for it. This is what got me off of high blood pressure. And this is what's helping my family. My mom had COPD and the level went down. And I've been taking this. I don't have to take high blood pressure pills no more. And so I've been taking this for about a year. But the doctors were saying, keep on taking it. They didn't give me no high blood pressure medicine. So my brother had the gout. His levels went low. And everything. So because of this, I don't have to take high blood pressure pills no more. Yep.
All right, man. I'm finding it online right now.
Yeah, this is the stuff. I don't want to let everybody know because Dr. Subi and Johnson, they passed away, and I don't know how they were healthy. So, but this is the stuff that got me off of high blood pressure pills and got my brothers and them gout levels low. So I got 10 siblings, and I'm the only one don't take high blood pressure pills.
I'm looking on Amazon now, and they don't have that bottle you got. They got other bottles.
No, it's a smaller bottle. This is a bigger bottle. My mom brought this. This is bigger, but the bottles are smaller than this. See, this is a bigger one. See?
Yeah.
But the other bottles is about from here. They're from about from here to here. They're from about here to there. They're not long like this. This is a more expensive one. But this, well, I don't even cough no more.
What's in there?
It's got like 30 different herbs. 30 different herbs. It's got 30 different herbs in there. And I don't even cough no more. I don't take high blood pressure pills no more. And I've been feeling good. I don't have mucus. I have a little bit of mucus. I might blow my nose maybe once or twice. And mucus helps you, but too much of it is not good. So I don't be blowing my nose all the time. And this stuff here really helped me. It got me off of high blood pressure pills. And so the doctor told me, keep taking this. You don't need high blood pressure pills. So I take a shot every I take this off and I pour it in here and I take a shot every other day. But you usually take it twice a day, but I don't need it twice a day no more. I don't have no mucus. I do have mucus that protect your body, but they're constantly going spitting and stuff. I don't have that. I don't spit at all. I may blow my nose twice in the daytime or maybe once.
Where do you get
mucus. You do need mucus.
Where do you get it?
I ordered it. You could order it. Dr. Johnson. All you got to do is type in Dr. Johnson. Hold up. See that?
Dr. Johnson. Yeah, I'm going to put it in right now.
But it's Body Healer. This is specialty. Type in both of them. Dr. Johnson, a specialty, or Dr. Johnson Body Healer.
I got it. They've got the Body Healer and the pill combination. They got $69 for 18 ounces.
I don't know about the pill.
Oh, they got some kind of pill. Well, it's 10% off if you buy it.
Yeah, it's all natural. But if you get the small bottle, start off with the small bottle, it's cheaper.
The Body Healer, that's what it is. All in one?
Yeah, the Body Healer. So this is the big one. This is what my mom gave me because she had enough. So she gave me this one because I ran out. But this is a smaller bottle, what you looking at. This is a bigger bottle. This costs more. You got the smaller bottle.
I'll show you the ones. That it's on here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My brother gout levels went low. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
This one right here?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one I use. That's the one. That's it right there. Guarantee you.
Let's see what's in.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just looking to see what's in it.
My mom just gave me this one because they told her she has too much iron in her liver, so they told her to stop taking it.
They told also it's got iron in it.
Yeah, she said that no, because she's been taking it every day for ages. She's been taking it for a long time, so she had too much lead in her, so she gave this to me.
$69 for a bottle. It's not cheap.
No, you can get a deal. You can get a deal. No, you don't want the big one. You can get the small one. The smaller one.
But if I want to use it every day, I want to get a big one.
Yeah, see that small one right there? How much
right
is
there?
that? Yeah, okay, that's the big one.
All you need is one spoonful.
Twice a day. That's what I was doing.
They got reviews. Let's see. Complete nutritional support, enhances bone health, offers a rich blend of calcium and magnesium for strong bones.
Yes.
Digestive and gut health, enriched with probiotics, prebiotics, and symbiotics for optimal gut health. It's got sea moss infusion. It's got full body detoxification, aids in detoxifying and supporting your body's system. Multi-organ system support, supports vital organs and bodily symptoms for comprehensive wellness. Nerve and liver care, specialized support for nerve function and liver health. Immune boost, strengthens the immune system.
I don't get sick.
Digestive efficiency. This stuff looks like the damn fountain of youth.
I don't get colds or nothing. I don't cough.
Joint and muscle comfort, includes joint pain and relief from sciatica. Restful sleep.
I used to have sciatica. I don't remember getting it in a while.
Dude, I'm gonna buy this right now.
Yo, I'm telling you, you're gonna thank me for you gonna thank me because it's sweet. It's got like 30 different herbs in it. I've been taking this stuff, man. I'm telling you.
Which is the best one here? I can get two of these.
I started out buying the pink one. That's a little bit less. Yeah, I didn't. And my mom gave me the tall one. My mom gave me the tall yellow one, but I never seen that tall red one. But those little pink ones, I was using them for about 3 years.
34 ounce. I'll get an 18 ounce. And let's
see
add
the white one. See now, Rose, scroll back up. Scroll back up. There's the white one there too. I don't know what that is. Roll it up. See that? Can you read about the white one? Because I used that before too. What does the white one say about that one? Yeah, that one. I used that one too. What is
Dr.
that?
Johnson's Formula C.
Yeah.
The Formula C is a good tasting liquid blend of natural herbs and support the body maintaining good kidney detoxifying and bladder detoxifying. Oh yeah, that's for that's to keep the urinary tract clean.
Okay.
But yeah, let me go back to the one I was going to pick up here, man.
Get the red one. Get that red one, and you're gonna really
view the cart. I don't want two of them. View that cart.
Just get one. Yeah, you see a big difference.
Cut it down to one.
Your coughing going to cut down.
Taxes and shipping calculating at.
Your coughing going to cut down too, Bruce. It's coughing and stuff. If you cough.
Yeah, but I cough because I smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna. Hey, your coughing going to cut down. You'll see.
Let me see. Put this stuff in here. Put all my information in there. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, man. This stuff I've been taking for like 2 years, and I don't have no mucus right now in my nose. And when I go work out, I don't sneeze a lot. But there is mucus. You do keep mucus in you because you definitely need a certain amount of mucus in you. But in my nose, I don't be blowing my nose at all. Maybe once when I get up in the morning. After that, maybe later on tonight. I don't spit up or nothing. I don't spit up a lot of stuff.
We're gonna do a review on this. Hey now,
Well, I
60
got
bucks.
kind of nervous. I got kind of nervous because some of those nutrition doctors passed away, and somebody said that the government probably did it. Dr. Soki and all them guys had all them cures and stuff for people.
All right, man. Thank you, Bruce. My order's in there.
Bruce, I'm telling you, you're gonna see when you start taking this stuff,
Hey,
you're gonna
I got
see
my
the
house
difference.
in there.
You're
You want me to
gonna
shout
see the
now?
difference.
Let me remove that. Get me and my man back up here. Full
You are
bottle.
going to see the difference. Bruce,
I'm looking forward. You told me about this when I first
before.
met you a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I used to sell nutritional supplements, and people buy them. They come and go. It's like the flavor of the month. People
Yeah.
will take it for even a year, and then they won't take it. But you've been taking this religiously now since I met you. And bro, if it wasn't for the wasn't for the freaking blood clot you ain't had nothing wrong with you since I met you.
Nope. I never was sick. I haven't had a cold in God knows when. I never really had stomach aches. I never had no headaches. I had no headaches since I've been taking this stuff or nothing. So I just don't know, man. I know that that stuff works. It works, and you'll get runny nose maybe once, and then maybe later on in the evening, and it don't be a lot. I don't be like, I don't be doing that. But you
Well,
do have you.
but I smoke a ton of weed, so I do it. But the thing is, man, I spit it out. I don't. It doesn't stay in me. My doctor
Okay.
checked my lungs. I breathe good, man. I can run a couple of miles if it wasn't for a
Oh, you
bad knee.
can.
Oh yeah, man. I tore a meniscus in my knee, so I stopped running. But I was running about 3 miles, 4 times a week, man. I have this perfect route. My brother Remy out there, man. Shout out to you, brother. COPD
Yo.
is definitely no joke. Let's see, man.
No, COPD is not. Oh yeah, so somebody said they're gonna order. They're gonna be satisfied.
Definitely. Let's
I
see.
was scared to advertise it because a Dr. Suki and them they wound up dead because they had all these different herbs that help people. So I was scared to put it on Facebook, and it works. This here stuff works. It stopped me my high blood pressure. I don't take pills no more. And the doctor told me to keep taking this stuff and didn't order me no more high blood pressure pills. So
Hey, I used to sell nutritional supplements, and there would be fly by night shit that came in. People would use it. They'd stop using it. But you've been using this for years. You got results out of it. I'm going to give it a
yes.
try. I believe in the healing power of herbs, especially the herbs I'm smoking right now. In fact, if we're going to talk for a second or two, man, I got to go change my bomb
Yeah,
water.
me too. Yeah,
I
well,
don't
you
get.
want to get ready to go? You want to get ready to go now?
Yeah, if you want to. We've been here for a little bit, man. But people are starting. It's funny because the longer we get into it, more people are filing in the room.
Okay, let's wait about 10 minutes then.
All right. Well, let me go change. Let me go change the water in my pipe. Keep talking
Okay.
here. I'll be back in 2 seconds. My brother Michael Johnson. Hey, look at this shirt, man. It says, "I only care about boxing and like maybe 3 people."
Yeah, so yeah, that stuff really helped my brothers, my sisters that had like out of 10 siblings, I'm the only one don't got um diabetes. I'm a knock on wood. I got 10 siblings and each one of them got diabetes. So I don't know if that's because I've been using that body healer stuff. That's to tell you that something's working either. But you know what too? I haven't eaten beef or pork for, like I keep saying it, 50 years, and chicken and fish. But you still got to get other stuff to help you out. You still got to get other things, nutritions to help you. Um, So I feel good. I feel really good. Um, and when I went into the hospital, when I went into the hospital, I wasn't feeling bad when they kept me in the hospital. They did the operation. I didn't feel like sick or down. I did feel a little. I did feel a little. I felt a little weak, but I was like, I know I got to get the blood clot. I didn't even feel the blood clot. So that could be because of some of this stuff or eating healthy and taking this body healer. Do you possibly have pain when you got blood clots?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't have no pain.
No, I never had them. From what I understand, especially when you get them in your legs, you get that thrombosis with the blood clots in your
Yeah, I
legs.
had them in my leg. I had them on my leg, and everything, and then in my chest, my lungs. I didn't feel. Now that day, it was hurting. That day that I went to the hospital, it was hurting. Yeah,
I'll put
that's
it.
it.
I'll put it. And
I was panicking when I ran out. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no. I called my mom and she had that bottle right there. What'd you say?
where is?
Eczema.
Yeah.
You know what? You gotta get you'll get eczema. I wonder what I used to take for eczema. That body healer help. Yes, it will. That's
Well,
Shania
if
eczema.
if anybody wants to check it out, man, and Remy wants to know how you're feeling.
Oh, I feel a lot. I feel really good now. I went to the doctors this morning, and I took a EKG. What they call it? EKG.
Electrocardiogram.
Yeah, yeah. EKG. I had that.
That's where they check
They
the heart.
didn't take my blood because I got to go back and do that. And they did several things. They did several things to me, but he did found out that I have some type of liquid in this area. So it wasn't serious enough for him to try to draw it out or figure a way to give me medicine. So he found out that I do have some liquid still in there, but not no blood clot. It's some type of liquid that's in my body, and I got to go back to the doctor on the first. I got to go back to the doctor on the first, and I got to get all these tests done before I go on the first. So I'm pretty good. I'm in good shape. I didn't really feel nothing when I went to the hospital. I was in pain. I was in pain. When I got there, it started settling down a little bit. Then they put me to sleep and all that. Um, and they didn't put me to sleep. Then they just gave me something to make me feel relaxed. And then they operated about, I guess, 5 hours later. How long? No, they operated like a couple of days later. The next day or something. They operated the next day. To stay out my business, okay? That's that's some that's some followers.
Yeah.
How
When Tim
did
Witherspoon
Trevor
says, "Stay out
Burbick
my business," you
how
better
did
stay
Trevor
out my
Burbick
business.
get in your oh it said how Trevor Burbick get in your lungs? You
I
get
don't know. I don't know what he means by that one, man. But Trevor,
I used to hang with Trevor Burbick in camp, training camp. I sparred with him up there when I was in New York. He was a good brother. He passed away. One of his nephews killed him with an axe in Jamaica. He was a hothead. He gets serious. He won't back off of you. I could see how he got hurt. But I heard he was beating his nephew up, and his nephew hit him with an axe.
yeah, man, crazy. You sparred with Trevor Burbick in camp, didn't you?
Yeah, he was strong, but I outclassed him. I outclassed him like with the movement. He was basic, strong, throwing in punches. I had my defense tight, but I out hustled him. I jabbed him, hit him with right hands. I was doing real good, and You know, he was strong though. He was strong. He
Remy,
was
thanks
strong.
for the deuce, brother. Thanks for the donation, my man. Goes right to the weed fund.
You go right to the weed fund to get the weed, huh?
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, bro, that's we're gonna try that body healer, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back, we're gonna do a review on it.
Yes.
I
You're
definitely
gonna
want to do it.
listen. You're going to be satisfied. You're going to be satisfied. Take it and keep taking it, and you're going to start. You're going to notice a difference in your breathing and your mucus intake. You're going to be like, whoa, like all day long. I think I blew my nose maybe once. You don't really spit nothing out your mouth or nothing like that. So usually have mucus in here and up in your nose. You don't really have that much. You might wake up in the morning and blow a little bit. You be dry, and all the rest of the day you're just up in here be dry. But you still have mucus somewhere in here in your body, but nothing in your nose area. Like right now, I'm dry.
I am too right now. But I always keep a box of Kleenex here because, like I said, I smoke a lot. I always get.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of it now,
that's gonna help you a little bit.
right in the waist, Doc.
Watch when you get on after like 2 weeks, you're gonna be telling everybody about this stuff.
I can't wait to get it, man. Dr. Johnson's body healer. Hey, we got Michael Johnson there. We'll call Michael Johnson Dr. Johnson. And I'm gonna give it. I try new supplements. I bought this one. This is the last one that I bought because I take a lot of supplements anyway. I can show you what I take, but I bought this one for sleep. This is by Snack. It's called ZMA5. It's got zinc, magnesium in it, and it's got tryptophan. That's what L5 is. It's amino. It's supposed to help you to sleep.
Amino acid, yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay. Nothing great. I took it years ago when it first came out. I was hoping it was better.
Just remember, the doctor took my mom off of it. She'd been taking it for a while though because she had too much iron in her liver. So the doctor took her. But she'd been taking this forever. She had COPD. That the levels went low. She don't cough. Right now, she not coughing, and she has COPD. And she had, like I said, she had diabetes. The levels got low from taking that body healer. So it is some positive stuff in it. And it tastes sweet. It tastes sweet.
Well, my order's confirmed.
Okay.
Let's see, man. View order. Let's see when they're going to ship it to me.
You're going to be satisfied with that.
I could get one more for 10% off, but no, I'm good. I'm good with one. I want to try one. I want to see if it works.
Yeah,
I believe it will, man. I believe it will.
He said, I'm Dr. Johnson, but I only prescribe
Newports.
That's cigarettes. Yeah, he won't be coughing after a while.
I cough all the time because I do heavy duty smoking, man. You know me, man.
You see, this stuff going to get the mucus out of them lungs, and you're going to see a difference in your breathing. You'll see.
All right, and you know I'm not going to stop smoking. I'm not going to be smoking any less.
Yeah, I can't cough nothing up. But there is mucus in my body. I know it's mucus there because it comes up to my nose. Like in the morning, I get up, or maybe late at night, I'll blow it once. I get the tissue and blow it, but not really like 5-10 times a day. No, maybe when I get up, it runs, and maybe at nighttime. But I don't feel it now. I don't feel the mucus.
No, I hear you loud and clear. I got a good friend of mine. His nose runs like a faucet all the time, and maybe if this stuff works, I'll get him on it because he's one of those guys who likes to try the supplement of the month. But if it works, maybe he'll keep buying it. But see, that's the problem. A lot of people, they don't want to spend the money on themselves. They don't want to spend the $60 and just to stay healthy. Which You know, the way I look at it is, man, if you're not healthy, doesn't matter how much money you have.
That's true.
You,
Now what's
you know,
Remy? What's Remy saying? Gotta try the redwood.
Redwood Natural Pills by UMZU. Let's look that up, man.
You know what? I think somebody gave me some of them. Gave me some and I took them. I
I'll see
forgot
if
who
I can.
that was.
I'll see if I can find them in here.
Yeah, I took some red pills. I took some red pills. Um, I
Red
forgot what they were for. Red vitamins, like.
I used to take red pills too. They called them
No,
Tuinol, I believe.
they got powder. They got powder in the middle. They got powder in the middle. There's some type of herb in the middle. So he might be talking about. I think I ordered some.
Natural
Yeah,
pills by you. Yeah, yeah. They're in here, man. They're in here. Redwood natural nitrous oxide booster. Okay, that's what for blood flow.
that's what it was.
If you can increase the nitrous oxide in your blood, it helps it flow faster. Just that's what beets do, things like that. There's a lot of natural supplements that do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hey,
I go blend. I go get the beet juice, make the beet juice, and drink it natural, and you can tell the difference. Beets, carrots, and celery.
let's
I
check what's in. No, go ahead. Beets, carrots, and celery are all vasodilators. That will definitely do it.
yeah, yeah.
This,
I got a blender. I got a juicer in here, and I do that, and I do smoothies.
what's going on here,
I
man?
do smoothies, then I mix the beets and carrots and celery in with the smoothie. Red onions. They say garlic not good, but sometimes I put garlic in, and sometimes I don't.
I always hear
Um,
garlic's good, man.
yeah, I know, but then I heard some nutritionists saying, don't put garlic in your smoothies. Don't put bananas or strawberry.
That's where you have to come in and take charge of the operation.
I know.
Do your research on it. Garlic is really good for circulation, cleans the
Yeah.
blood. I mean, it's got so many good things that it does. That well, a lot of these people they say that because the thing that they sell doesn't have garlic in it. They'll sell a drink, it doesn't contain garlic, so they'll tell you, well,
Them
it's not in my
beets,
drink because it's not good for you.
them
But
beets are really good. I'm telling you. Every time I drink beets, I'll be like, them beets you could tell. Beets and carrots and celery combination together. I use that, and then I put it in the smoothie. What is that?
this is the UMZ Redwood supports nitric oxide, healthy blood flow, blend of vitamins and herbal extracts, vitamin C, garlic, horse chestnut for well-being. There's another one. I mean, you can spend a fortune on this stuff if you want to, but it tells you exactly what it does. Healthy circulation.
Yeah.
It looks like something that works. It explains what each of these herbs do, additional benefits, and everything else. But hey,
But,
man,
but let me
let
say
that,
this too: cayenne pepper. You got to get the right cayenne pepper, or keep your arteries open. It's really warm when you put it in your smoothie. If you put a lot in there, it'd be real hot, but you could tell the difference. Like there was numbness in my left foot, and I noticed it's going away really slow, but it's getting easier and easier. So I put cayenne pepper in my smoothie, but if I put a big dose in it, I know I'll see results really good. But I only put a little bit. I taste it hot. I taste the heat, and I noticed that the tingling started easing up a little bit. I swear. So I didn't want to put a big dose in it. I'm putting little doses of cayenne pepper, and I noticed that the tingling in my toes are getting less. Cayenne pepper, but you got to get the right cayenne pepper. I've been getting wherever the cayenne pepper I got, I'm using. But one of my daughters said, "Dad, there's a cayenne pepper that really helps better than the rest of them." I didn't get the name of it, but the cayenne pepper that I was using, I could tell the difference in my arteries, my left toe. So this is like the seventh day I've been using cayenne pepper, and I'm going to try to put a bigger dose in to see if it'll really stop the tingling. Because the tingling eased up a little bit. And I know it's got to be because it says cayenne pepper helps your arteries, help clean your arteries out. But there's a cayenne pepper that you get that's really beneficial. So I just got regular cayenne pepper, but I'm going to ask my daughter with cayenne pepper because there's a couple of different kinds you get, and it helps open up your arteries and stuff. It does.
And
So it turns me into a jackrabbit with the wife. Okay, good for
that means it puts some lead in his pencil.
what does?
The UMZU Redwood, the supplement that he's taking.
Oh.
I'll tell you, man. I don't think I need
to come on one show. We need to come on and talk about these herbs with everybody, Bruce.
Yeah, definitely. Once as soon as I get this in and I can give it a good evaluation, get it in me for a couple of weeks, maybe even a little bit longer, so I'll know if it has any positive effects. We can definitely do a show about the nutritional herbs and the nutritional supplements, and we can give it an evaluation for sure, bro, for sure.
Okay, and anybody that's having vein problems and feel they got blockages, they just look it up. They got to get that cayenne pepper. There's a couple other things. You mix it with honey. Honey is mucus from a bee, and really milk is mucus from the cow. But we use it a certain way. We drink it. We eat it with cereal. But I found out that milk is really mucus, like snot from our nose.
Yeah, I almost all dairy products are. We don't need them. They give them to a cow to get big because they're full of bovine and they're full of vitamins and growth hormones. But as soon as that cow becomes able to walk on its own, be able to navigate, they don't have milk for the rest of their lives. Because they know that they don't need it once they reach a certain age, just like babies.
They eat that grass, right?
Yeah, and I smoke that grass. But we definitely don't. Milk, dairy products, that's mucus. You just said it. That's so true. And I've been doing that for years. Right now,
Chris is saying goodbye. Chris is saying goodbye.
Chris, my brother, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate it,
Thanks,
man.
Chris.
Appreciate
We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Definitely, man.
So Bruce, let's get all your information together. We can have probably a nice show, and you should let people know. I'm not no spiritual like nutritionist and stuff, but I'm learning slow. Stuff that you take for digestion and all that. We could just talk about it, I guess.
You know what works for you, and that's really the most important thing, because everything doesn't work for everybody. But we're in a position where we can try it, evaluate it, see if it does us any good, and then if it does, man, maybe you add it into your daily regimen of supplements. I take every day. I keep them in this. I keep my pills in this thing. It's like Monday through Friday, AM and PM.
They all natural or some natural?
No. Well, this is let's see. Like for instance, this is what I take every day. Every morning, I take a vitamin C.
Okay.
This is the Osteo Biflex for the arthritis. It's a natural thing. Uswala. It's got turmeric. It's got glucose.
Turmeric, yeah.
I take
the natural turmeric. You talking about turmeric or turmeric?
Turmeric, yeah, turmeric.
I take the natural turmeric. Yep.
Well,
what does that do for you? What does turmeric?
It's inflammation.
Right. I take the turmeric every day.
Inflammation, joint mobility. I take flaxseed oil.
Okay, I used to take flaxseed.
I take this. This is called it's a brain supplement. It's called I can't even think of the name of it. This is one a day right here, one a day vitamin.
Okay.
And this is my high blood pressure pill, but like I told you, I can cut that in half. But Yeah, the doctor told me to break it in half. Tomorrow will be the first day. I'm only gonna put a half in there.
Yeah, I'm not even on high blood pressure pills no more. Just by doing this here stuff.
But this is Silk Protein. It's a memory enhancing supplement.
Okay,
So
I gotta try to find something like that, memory enhancing.
that's what I take in the morning. Those are my supplements, along with a protein shake with yogurt.
Okay.
And then I eat some eggs and some potatoes later on in the
You
day.
put a scoop of protein in your smoothie?
Oh yeah,
Okay. I just started doing that a month ago, 2 months ago.
yeah, because the body need, especially you don't eat meat. It's kind of hard for you to get good protein in your body without eating red meat, chicken, or fish. So you have to, you have
Yeah.
to. A protein supplement is good for you.
But Bruce, also you gotta watch those packets because some of those packets I found out it's not real protein or strong enough protein. You got to get
No.
the. So if you find out the right one, Bruce, let me know so I can.
Oh,
Because I got the protein one. I've been using it, but then I found out these nutritional people said you got to watch some of the proteins that's out there. That's
hang
really
on,
not
hang on.
protein.
I'll show you. I'll show you
Okay.
the one I use.
Okay.
It's give us our big screens again here. Right?
Oh, whey protein.
Whey protein.
Did you do research on that?
Oh yeah, I've been taking this for 30 years.
Okay.
30
All right.
grams of protein per scoop. And if you look
Okay.
at it's got the ingredients on it, it doesn't have a lot of ingredients in it. The ingredients are down
Okay.
here. It contains whey protein blend. And it just it tells you the different proteins it has in here. And it's pretty much it's clean protein. It's got flavor and it's got a sweetener in there. But
Okay.
I I put a scoop of that in my shake every day, man. And
Yes.
that's it turns a 15-gram shake into a 45-gram shake.
What is it? Vanilla?
Yeah, I buy vanilla. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes chocolate, sometimes vanilla, but
Yeah. I've been
I like
noticing a
vanilla because
change in my.
I can also put it in oatmeal. If I have a bowl of oatmeal, I can throw the scoop of protein in there. Makes it.
Do some research on oatmeal because I'm just saying I used to eat it all the time. It's good for your digestive, but they're saying it is really only good for horses.
I don't eat a lot of it. Yeah,
Okay,
right.
I used to eat oatmeal all the time, but I stopped eating it now.
It's
It helped
it,
you go to the
it,
bathroom though. It helped you go to the bathroom, but I stopped eating oatmeal because of them saying that it's only good for horses. Really, I don't
well,
know.
if I don't have any eggs, I have a bowl of oatmeal with a scoop of protein in there.
Oh,
Mostly I have eggs though.
oh, so you wait a minute, you put it in hot water and then you put
No, I make the oatmeal and I just put a scoop of protein right in the oatmeal.
so, oh,
Makes it nice. Makes it nice.
okay.
And see, once you make that too, you can make pancakes out of it, or you can make you can do stuff with it. So you
Oh, okay.
throw some raisins in there, throw some nuts in there. But anyway, I don't do it like I used to do. I used to eat a lot more of it, but you're right, man.
I used to eat oatmeal all the time.
It is for horses. It's
Yeah,
definitely
it
what it's
is.
for
It
horses.
is. But I used to eat oatmeal all the time and it helped me go to the bathroom better. But I found out that there's a lot of pesticide spray on oatmeal, on oats, and
Really?
it's hard to clean it off. It's
Mm.
hard to clean it off the oatmeal. And it's really made for just the horses to eat or something like that. But everybody, I don't know, they can't clean it really good. The oatmeal, the oats.
Well,
I'm going to get me some. I'm going to. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm going to go get me something nourishing to eat before I go to bed, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna try to do some type of exercise because they said I
I'm
could
gonna
do
have
exercise.
I'm gonna have some peanuts. Maybe go around YouTube, see what's going on. Maybe watch a movie or something. But
Okay.
I
I got
still get-
peanuts. I got peanuts. I be eating peanuts and
I eat them all. I eat them all the time because my wife buys them and she gives them to the squirrels and she gives them to the crows and she gives them
Okay.
to. She goes through a big bag of peanuts every day, and so that's what I have for a snack.
Oh, those kind of peanuts.
Peanuts.
Okay, I'll buy the thing with all these different type of peanuts in it. You know, to get them little containers, and they
Oh
have
no,
taste nuts.
I'd buy them with the shell on them.
Check out the almonds too, because I heard positive things, and then I heard negative things about almonds. That they have something in them that you know.
Yeah, well, hey,
I
man.
have them in my thing. I'm gonna just do some research. I'm gonna get ready to go, Bruce. Okay?
All right, terrible Tim. Hey,
Do you
Hollow
think the
Davis.
people-
Hollow
do you think
Davis,
the
my brother just came in.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Did you think the people they like our little thing we have? Oh, okay.
Yeah, guaranteed, bro.
Davis.
Even though our man Leon Muhammad couldn't come through tonight, we'll get him.
Get him.
We'll get him in the next couple of days, man.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Bruce. I'm gonna go make some healthy stuff before I go to bed, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay? I'll try to get in touch with Leon.
All right, my brother. Peace out, man.
Okay. Peace. Talk to you later.
Later,
See you,
brother.
everybody. Thank you for listening in.
Thank you, terrible Tim Witherspoon, man. That's my main man. Everybody, man. Hollow Davis, man, just came in late, bro. We had a good show. A lot of fun on here tonight, man. You know, terrible Tim. We're going to talk to Leon Muhammad, man. Leon is really the real OG. You know, people call me an OG, man. Fuck. I'm a child when it comes to Leon Muhammad. Leon's been in camps from fucking Muhammad Ali, and before that, he's been in camps there, and he's been in Shakur Stevens camps today. So he's still very active, and he's also a true OG. Hollow, man, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate everybody, man. Remy, man, thanks for the dues too. I appreciate that, man. You know, everything I appreciate. Chris, man, if you're still here, I know you had to leave, but thank you so much for coming by. Michael Johnson, my brother, and man, anybody else that I missed is still here. Muchas gracias. This is Brucegas, boxing, jazz, and more. I had my brother Terrible Tim on here, man, and we call this show Terrible Gas. We're gonna do it again soon. Peace out. Much love. Thank you. God bless.